time like this, like, does it take just one little thing going your guys' way that can kind of just turn everything around?
Yeah, that's when momentum comes into play. And, things will change, luck will change, and momentum will shift.
Little step there. We started working on your back, but you all right? Fine? Back issue?
Yeah, it's my shoulder, but I'm okay. Sure.
What do you know about Kawhi's issue, and was he dealing with this earlier than today?
Yeah, he's been dealing with it for a couple of days. Back spasms, and wasn't sure if he was going to go this morning, but he came to shoot around, got some treatment, did what he had to do, and tried to get on the court and play today, and it didn't loosen up for him.
Do you think he can make the upcoming trip?
I'm not sure. I hope so.
Yeah, man. Salute to everybody, man. Shout out to the LDBC, man. Shout out to my brothers Mario and Ticket, man. You know, those are hardest working on YouTube, man. Just had to play those few clips, man. And today the Clippers are in dismay. They are in bad shape. And those guys, man, hey, same shit happens every year. And they ain't got James Harden crying about a shoulder injury that he dealing with now. Kawhi Leonard dealing with back spasms. And you know, injuries with the back, when it comes to back spasms and stuff like that, don't literally go away right away. And just at the end of the day, just a poor performance. Gave up another big lead once again. Um, they just are what I've been telling everybody from the start. People thought, try to take it like it was personal, try to take it like I was trolling. But honestly, the Clippers are who they are. They still got the same type of nucleus there. They don't. Russ is truly missed right now. And on top of that, guys just stay hurt. They don't stay alert. And at the end of the day, they just doing what Clippers normally do. They strippers are the strippers. The strippers do stripper shit basically. And you guys, Ant Man, these guys been advocating for Terrence Mann all year. Ant Man torched Terrence Mann the whole damn game. The guy that should have been on Ant Man was Paul George. Paul George actually was playing solid defense on Ant Man. And what Ant Man said after the game, basically that, well, when Kawhi Leonard went down, it was mismatches all over the court. They tried to send double teams, they tried to send all different looks and everything. And give me 1 second, you guys. I gotta check on my mama right quick. Give me 1 second, y'all. I'll come right back. But yeah, you guys. End of the day, man. They typically are who they are. I just believe that the Clippers, man, they gonna lose in the second round. They gonna go through failures again. And I think if I'm the Clippers, you move on for Paul George. You move on for James Harden, and you try to go all out for a guy like Jimmy Butler and somehow convince him to lead the Miami Heat. Because they're not going to win anything either, but they probably have another deep playoff run, but that's not good enough if Miami is not trying to build and not trying to.
Take one now and 112 in 12 hours.
All right. And end of the day, you guys, we just got to deal with that. But Ant-Man exposed all the mismatches, especially once Kawhi Leonard went down. It was crazy. How he picked on it, said double teams, all different looks, didn't do anything to stop Ant Man for what he was doing last night against the Los Angeles Strippers. And just a great team, collective effort by Minnesota to fight down from a big lead and to stay focused and to stay the course and went on a 34-11 run. That was just unbelievable. And they went on another run in the fourth quarter. Minnesota just a bad matchup for the Strippers, man. They are just a bad matchup, bro. And stripper fans, your season's over. Stripper fans, all the crying about Tyloo, all the crying saying that defenders was on the court. Those defenders were getting killed and picked on the whole damn game. They was getting killed and picked on the whole damn game. And Andre salute the realest, and they know here we go again. Everything I'm saying is coming to light. Like I told your delusion ass. Your delusion ass didn't want to listen to me, the realest. Your delusion ass didn't want to listen to me. I've been cooking LeBron James and the Lakers, and my focus been primarily on LeBron James. And at the end of the day, everything I've been telling y'all has been coming to light. I've been focused on LeBron James. I've been even more focused on the Celtics. I really haven't been thinking about the strippers. But guess what? The strippers give me the reason to think about the strippers. And I told you guys thought I was capping. When I told y'all capping delusional motherfuckers that y'all peaking too early and these other teams gonna get better after the All-Star break and Denver gonna start peaking. They don't replace Jeff Green and Bruce Brown. They don't replace that. The Nuggets are even better than what they was last year. And they're peaking. And I told you salute it first. I said salute and salute the Crooktown, my brother. But y'all coming back down to earth. This shit, y'all, the strippers do stripper shit. And shout out to the realest Clipper fan, one of the realest Clipper fans, in Crooktown P. He's not even a Kawhi fan. He's a real deal Clipper fan. When it comes to Crooktown, I won't say strippers. I say Clipper because he's a real deal fan. And at the day, the realest I call it how it is. And Marvin, you a buster because you don't know shit about basketball. I do. I just down the middle. I'll cook any motherfucker. That's the difference between me and other. I'm not biased. If it comes down, let some shit come down to Michael. I'm gonna cook his ass. At the end of the day, I flipping logics on other people, and people want to throw Michael Jordan into shit and try to link it. And just because LeBron James thrown it to the fire, I said what I said. Everything is alleged, but I said what I said. And it ain't no love. I never loved the Clippers. I respected them. I thought they was gonna win, and I initially picked them before. And Malik Savages. I really don't want to. I really don't want to cook the Bucks because I already said what I said about the Bucks. But they will get cooked. I'm just being quiet about them right now. And Ticket actually been cooking the Bucks, so I really don't have to cook the Bucks because Ticket been doing that. Ticket actually been cooking the Bucks, and that surprised the hell out of me that he cooked the shit at the. But the realest, I want you to jump on the panel, man, and I want you to explain to Clipper Nation, we're really Stripper Nation, and what y'all need to do to turn this around, man. What do the strippers need to do to get back right? I don't want to hear nothing about coaches because it's clearly the players. And let's go from there, man. So Mario should be dropping the link shortly, and I want one of the biggest stripper advocates, the realest, to come on the panel and express his head. I'm not gonna interrupt the realest or anything. I'm gonna let the realest talk. Whatever the realest want to say, he can say it. He won't get no fight for me. He won't get no fight for me. I'm not gonna dispute what he say or nothing. I may add on to what he say. But I'm gonna let the realist get whatever he want off his chest without people feeling any type of way about what he going to say. What is even if he delusional about what he think the Clippers gonna do, he can say it. And Andre, nah, stripper strip. They are what they are. And you know why they got the nickname the strippers. It was because of Lou Williams and Paul George. Lou Williams was hanging in strip clubs and Paul George married a stripper. That's how the nickname came about for the Clippers. So, and one of the guys that is responsible for that nickname is still on the team, and it's Paul George. No heart whatsoever. James Harden, no heart whatsoever. So once Paul George leave, the strippers will turn back to the Clippers. I dropped the link so if anybody come in, let me know, and I just had to text Mario to let him know that somebody backstage. And Prestige, that's right, man. They get stripped down every time, bro. Well, Suns fan, actually not. I told you the quick fix. You get a real deal dog in there. Kawhi Leonard needs to convince Jimmy Butler to join the Los Angeles Clippers next season. Dijon, no, but I think if I'm the Clippers, I'm gonna be honest. If I'm the Clippers, I'll sit out. I low manage Kawhi Leonard for the rest of the season just so he can be 100%. Yeah, man, my niece asking me for stuff for her birthday, but yeah, y'all let me know y'all backstage. Hey, hey, Dijon, that's a dangerous series for the Clippers if they going against the Pelicans first round. I don't like that matchup, but if I'm the strippers, you rested Kawhi Leonard, you low managing Kawhi Leonard. You got to. Because them back spasms is nothing to play with, and those back spasms can lead to other injuries as well. It can start affecting his knees. It could make his ankle swollen because he playing. It's a lot of different things that can happen, man. But they don't need to play the Pelicans in the first round. I'm not gonna lie. The Clippers got to start back winning. They got to get on a winning streak. They need to go on a quick 10-game winning streak, with or without Kawhi. They got to. Um, I think end of the day, I think Ty Lue need to kind of experiment. It's risky, what I'm gonna say, but I think you gotta. I think you gotta try it out when you play against the bigger teams. You gotta see if somehow Thice and Zubac can play together and see how that will work. You're gonna have to do that, especially if Kawhi Leonard out on the court. You could try that type of lineup and see how that will work. Cause you gotta get some size and some physicality going on. And one thing about Thice, he hustles. Thice hustles. Zubac actually was solid to me. They just didn't give him the ball, especially when they was up big and should have ran the offense through Zubac for the rest of the game, just so they could slow down the game and they could get some good looks. Cause I think Zubac did an excellent job, whatever he did, get the ball. And just when the Clippers went to isolation and one-on-one ball and settling for jump shots, that's why the Minnesota Timberwolves got back in the game. And that's the thing that I pointed out with the Clippers all year round, that they settle for the jumper too much. So you go give teams opportunity to compete with you. And in the playoffs, when that shot ain't falling, what the Clippers go to? They don't penetrate. They don't penetrate. They don't go. They don't drive to the goal religiously, except for Russell Westbrook and sometimes Kawhi. Nah, Rick and Jay, I say only against the bigger teams. You gotta try it. Against Minnesota and against Denver, they actually gotta try that. Against those two teams, they actually gotta do that. I don't know if it worked per se, Rick and Jay, but they gotta try it though. Everything else hasn't been working. That small ball should have a cut in against those two teams. Yeah, Rick and Jay, that's all I meant against the bigger teams. Against the bigger teams, they have no choice. But now they can do the regular shit on everybody else. But the bigger teams, they gotta try that, and it's an opportunity to experiment that one more time against the Denver Nuggets. And I think you can see what you get. And if I'm the Clippers, I'm resting Kawhi Leonard. Even when you play the Nuggets, rest Kawhi Leonard. You don't want him hobbling. You don't want him going through pains in his back in the playoffs. I know Stripper Nation all over the place. I know I haven't really been talking about the strippers a lot lately because I really don't care for them no more. Hey, GB, they got to, though. They got to. They got to match that physicality, and they got to be very physical. Zubac, I think he'd be solid against Joker in a sense. Now, pick and roll actions that the Nuggets like to run, that might hurt them. But at the same time, you gotta try something new as a coach. I gotta find something that might work. To Minnesota, you got Rudy Gobert and Nas Reed in your front court. You gotta try something to neutralize that. You gotta try something so you can get the rebound edge and get the point edge, the paint edge. I mean. Now, Ricky J, they said he left the arena because they just told him to go home and rest for his back issue. But I know about the reports you're talking about, but that's what they said. They told him to go home and rest. And Kawhi been dealing with that. Shout out to FYL Sports, man. Shout out to my brother FYL. Hey, Lamont, the strippers are the strippers, man. They are who they are. And I see stripper fans, man. They don't want the smoke, man. Told my brother the Rivers to come. I want to hear for Clipper fans. I don't even want to hear for guys that's like me. I want to hear for Stripper Nation on what they have to do to turn this season, to turn it back around. Because they 7-8 in the last 15 games. This ain't like December when you was 12-3. This ain't like January when you had the same record as well. Now you're 7-8 in the last 15 games. Now you got teams like the Suns even been hot lately. The Nuggets, of course, turning it on. OKC ain't going nowhere. Minnesota showed you they still could play. Minnesota showed you they good without Cat. They still good without Cat. And Dijon, that's facts. I told them to slow down. GB, what Zeke say about the Warriors? I ain't looked into that. What Zeke say about the Warriors? And Ricky J, they got to wrestle for a week. I think he's going to miss the next 2 weeks, actually. I think Kawhi Leonard will miss the next 2 weeks. Salute the old head. Jarrell Franklin. Man, Thomas don't know basketball, bro. I accepted that about Thomas. Thomas don't know a damn thing about basketball. And for BJ co-signer, he say I'm a troll. He's the ultimate troll for co-signing the shit that Thomas say. Salute correlation and appreciate it. It's more on the players. Ty Lue did everything he could to try to neutralize Ant-Man. He just was cooking their ass. I thought T-Man was a lockdown defender. Man, Ant-Man was picking on that man. He was cooking him every chance he got. And Suns fan, Clippers, they in bad shape, man. They got to play New Orleans first round. I got the New Orleans Pelicans. in 7 games. I got New Orleans in 7 games against the Clippers. The mental man, they not locked as a 4 seed. The Pelicans could get the 4 seed. And quick time P, hell yeah, that's a bet. I got money. I bet you quick time, because you were honest Clipper fan, that the Pelicans would beat y'all in the first round. On quick time, because you my nigga, we'll bet a light 150. We'll bet a light 150. You my nigga. So we bet a one light 50 on it. A light 150 that the Pelicans would beat the Clippers in the 7-game series. Yeah, but Suns fan, I think with y'all though, I think if y'all see how everything is going, I think y'all would rather play a young team like the Oklahoma City Thunder than face the Clippers in the first round. I think y'all would basically want to play Oklahoma City more than y'all would want to play the Clippers in that first round, to be honest, Suns fans. So I think y'all would want to probably be the 6th seed, and y'all go against Oklahoma City in the first round. So I think y'all not going to be a 5th or 4th seed because of that alone. Unless the Clippers are dropping and the Clippers are getting worse, I can see y'all saying, fuck it, let's go for it then. Because we ain't got to play the Clippers in the first round. I don't think y'all want that matchup first round. That's a bad matchup for the Suns. And Tyrese Jones. That's why I said I think the Clippers going to sit him out 2 weeks regardless. I think he could come back now. If Kawhi Leonard needed to play today, I think he could play today. But you need Kawhi Leonard 100% healthy. So the main responsibility is to let Kawhi Leonard get healthy. So I set him out the next 2 weeks. But Suns fan, but Paul George has owned Devin Booker this season. Um, Devin Booker's been getting cooked the whole season by Paul George, and the Clippers just been a bad matchup for what the Suns like to do, because they can match up in every situation with the Suns. They could play small with the Suns, and I think the Clippers small ball is better than Phoenix. Nurkic, he has a hard time with Zubac. When it comes to the bench, Norman Powell better than anybody coming out the bench for the Suns. Russell Westbrook, if he comes back in time, he's better than anybody coming out the bench for the Suns. Bones Highland. I mean, the Clippers, they match up well against the Suns. But against Minnesota, no. Against the Pelicans, no. Against the T-Wolves, no. Against the Lakers, no. But Mr. Mind Westbrook might be back first round. They say he might be back end of the year or right before the first round. And Mr. Mind Kawhi was already hurt. He been dealing with back spasms for a while. It just got too much for him. But if he had to play, he could play. But if I'm the Clippers, I'm resting that man. I'm resting him. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. That's the first thing I'll do, honestly. Kawhi Leonard, you chilling. You chilling. We can't risk it. Because we done came too far. We done looked too good. We done had stances that we look like that we won the best. I want to take that chance if I'm the stripper. Suns fan, I don't trust neither one of them niggas though. I don't trust Paul George or Devin Booker. Yeah, they both choke. Yeah, they both choke. So I don't trust neither one of them. But salute to all y'all, man. I see these stripper fans, man. They on strike. They ducking the smoke except for Crooktown. GB. I trust the Denver Nuggets. I trust Nikola Jokic and Jamal Murray. I trust them. They've been showing this type of potential since 2020. When they healthy, they hard to beat. They done overcame a lot of adversities. In 2020, they came back for two straight 3-1 leads in back-to-back rounds. And the only reason they lost to the Lakers because the Lakers were just clear cut had just was a bad matchup. And they was too young at the time to deal with all that experience that the Los Angeles Lakers had on their team. Yeah, GB, no one else is a lock at all. It's about Denver, man. At Magno, hell yeah, the stripper's been done. In my Vince McMahon voice, got no chance in hell. They got no chance in hell, y'all. No chance in hell to win. No chance in hell to win the time. And Dijon, I mean, guess what, Dijon? I'm a real one. And you been seeing. I'm a real one. Jokic made me shut the fuck up. Jokic proved me wrong. Jokic showed me, Herm, you don't know what the hell you talking about when it comes to me, my nigga. You may be right about these other stars, but you ain't right about Nikola Jokic. So he shut me up. And Dijon, and I'm gonna do a Boston Celtics video. Like, cause I've been telling the delusional motherfuckers what was gonna happen. About when they lose this year, Jaylen Brown gonna be out of there. He's going to Houston. Ime Udoka finna put a strong package together to get Jaylen Brown. The Bucks, they easy to cook. I may cook them soon. I may end this just to cook the Bucks. Cause stripper fans don't want to smoke. And people, the stripper nation is boring. That's a good question. I remember before though, it was 2021. Kawhi Leonard was crucified for sitting in a press box instead of not being on the bench with his team. So Kawhi Leonard gets held accountable. But if the team told him to go home and the team told him to get some rest because he's dealing with back issues, I can't get on Kawhi Leonard for that if the team told him just go home and rest your back. So, because that was for LeBron James, I wouldn't even cook LeBron over that if the medical and the front office say, hey, just go home and get you some rest, buddy. If they do that to anybody, I can't go against that. And Jay's play-by-play, I mean, y'all don't have perimeter defense, and I just think that's gonna be too overwhelming. Even if Giannis get average, Jay play-by-play, Giannis get average 30 and 20 and 8. They still might not win because of how bad that perimeter defense is on the Milwaukee Bucks. It's just that bad. It's that bad for the Bucks. Giannis get average 30 points, 20 rebounds, 8 assists, and they still won't win. That's how bad it is in Milwaukee right now. People really don't realize how bad how bad it really is. That's how bad it is, y'all. Like, that's crazy. Giannis can average 30, 20, and 8, and them niggas still gonna lose because they can't guard a soul. They can't guard none of y'all in the chat, and they can't even guard me. All of us could probably score 30 on Dame Lillard right now. All of us could fuck around and score 30 points on Damian Lillard right now. And Malik Beasley, and the perimeter defender that the Bucks got, except for Pat Bev, we could score 30 on. Pat Bev, you really can't rely on him because he can't play major minutes. Because he gonna always get in foul trouble because he's very aggressive. He's very aggressive, and he's not gonna give you anything offensively, and that's gonna hinder Giannis. So it's kind of hard to give Pat Bev heavy minutes because it's gonna make it crowded for Giannis. So you can't. I'm not even really gonna cook Pat Bev for it because we ain't really scoring on Pat Bev, but we scoring on Dame Lillard and Malik Beasley. All us go, man. A backcourt that go against Malik Beasley and Dame Lillard, man. That backcourt go score at least 60+ points a game. If I was to actually do some research right now, if I literally did some research right now, what's the average points for the NBA backcourts when they go against the Milwaukee Bucks? I bet it's over 60 a game. I bet it's over 60 a game. I bet it is. And Suns fan, Bobby Porter's actually been balling. That's the fucked up part about it. Bobby Porter's actually been balling, y'all. And they still losing. Hey, SJ play-by-play, Suns fan, SJ play-by-play, he tell you, Porter's actually been balling. It's just the perimeter is so terrible with their guard playing perimeter defense, they still can't win. They still can't win. And that's crazy. But if you're a stripper fan, I'm worried, I'm paranoid, I'm going crazy, I'm acting a fool. I might give up on the season. All that. The ass is done, man. Mental mind, who's winning the East? I got the Miami Heat going back to the finals. Jay's play-by-play facts. I'm being nice by saying 60 points a game. Them niggas might be getting up 90, man. Nigga might have to look that up, man. Nigga might have to look that up. I think the Bucks most definitely regret giving up Grayson Allen. Grayson Allen actually having a career season right now. He having a career season. And mental mind, the Bucks ain't gonna go nowhere, bro. They can't stop nobody. Like I said, Giannis can average 30, 20, and 8. The Bucks still gonna lose. That's just how terrible. That's just how terrible, goddammit, that perimeter is for Milwaukee, man. Doc Rivers can't. That's why I told Ticket. Doc Rivers can't even fix that shit. It ain't no adjustment he can make. This season is a wash. It's no adjustment they can make to fix that shit. I don't think it's nothing he could do. Oh yeah, Sabonis is undefeated against Anthony Davis. So if you guys like to gamble and do sports betting, if I was y'all, you might as well if you got the money to do it, bet a couple $100 that the Kings beat the Lakers. Sabonis is undefeated against Anthony Davis. And Jay's play-by-play facts. Nobody beat the Denver Nuggets, man. They peaked right at the right time. They got some confidence in their role players that they actually replaced Jeff Green and replaced Jeff Green and goddamn Bruce Brown. They replaced them too. That Watson kid is special, y'all. They done discovered a hidden jewel. That Watson kid is special for Denver, man. And Suns fan, that's a fact. But you a gambler, man. I put a few hundred on that game. You'll win some money today. AD can't stop a soul. Only way the Lakers will win tonight is Sabonis get hurt. If Sabonis get hurt, that's the Lakers' only hope. And the only hope is the Kings decide to rest Sabonis or De'Aaron Fox. That's the only hope the Lakers got. Malik Monk cook them every time. Sabonis owns Anthony Davis. De'Aaron Fox, the Lakers have nobody to guard him. Even they have Vando can't even guard him either. Hey, Milton Mind, that's the thing. The Heat was having bad losses all the way until the play-in. They lost their first play-in game. And they fucked around, whooped a hot Bulls team. They got actually hot at the end of the year last year. So I'm never worried about Miami. Miami could be an 8 seed, 7 seed, whatever. You got to give them benefit of the doubt. Everybody else don't get the benefit of the doubt except for in the East, except for Miami. In the whole NBA, the Nuggets can lose out. I still got the Nuggets as a favorite. That's how good the Nuggets are. The Nuggets are so special that they can lose out the rest of the season. I still got them as a favorite. Mental mind, that's a great question. But unfortunately, the Lakers just not good though. So he got a roster that's really not that good, to be honest. They got potential, but LeBron really. The thing is with LeBron, he can still get numbers, but his numbers don't equate to winning basketball. So his formula, how he plays now, it really hinders the Lakers. It hurts guys like a D'Angelo Russell, because D'Angelo Russell been consistent. If you keep him involved, I think D'Lo could give you a consistent 18 points, 8 or 9 assists a game if he gets the opportunities. Austin Reeves, you give him opportunities. He plays hard, so Austin Reeves will always give you opportunity to give you a decent game. LeBron actually, if he wants the Lakers to turn a new leaf, LeBron actually has to change his game and become literally a pass first player. Be a guy that play off the ball and let his guys cook and let his guys create opportunities for him. LeBron is so used to creating opportunities for others. He never adjusted at this point in his career to allow others to create for him. And I think that's the adjustment LeBron has to make. Allow others on your team to create for you. And I think that's the way to go. If they go that route, I think they would be just fine. And I think they will overcome some things and they'll be right in the mix. But you guys, since Clipper Nation crying somewhere else right now, man, I'm gonna end this, man. Strippers are terrible. I guarantee that the strippers won't win a title. I guarantee that the stripper season is really over. I guarantee that the strippers will lose in the second round. Next video probably will be on the Milwaukee Bucks. But I probably hold off though, because Tiki did cook them 3 the hard way. But salute to y'all. Y'all hit that like button. Y'all hit that subscribe, man. I'm out.